met John because I worked for the company that he had once owned, and he sold the business, which I worked for, but he continued to own the buildings. So John called one day to let us know that we hadn't paid our rent. And as it happened, we hit it off right, and the rest, as they say, is history. When I married him, he was the picture of health, very strong, never had any kind of problems, had never been in the hospital until he was 75 years old, which was quite an experience because since he'd never been in before, everything was new to him. And he was diagnosed with having 2 blocked arteries, one being in the front of the heart, the other one being in the back of the heart, which was the widowmaker, and they needed to do angioplasty. He came home, went directly to the phone and told the doctor, "How soon can you do it?" He didn't like the idea of me becoming a widow any more than I did. And then later in the year 2000, he had a quadruple bypass, which also saved his life. But the 2 arteries that had been previously opened were still open. So that's how we got acquainted with American Heart. His life was prolonged for 2.5 years because of research with him receiving an aortic valve that was in the research stage at the time. And without that, he would have died by the end of the year. I give to the Charitable Gift Annuities because of the things that have been developed that saved John's life. You are still given income on a yearly basis. And at some point in time, you may need it later in life. We have no idea how long we're going to live or what our needs might be in the future. We also get a tax break for this, and you can pick and choose what you want your money used for. If you keep the money and you can invest it, you could probably maybe make more, but you're only helping yourself. If you donate it in an annuity and it's used for research, you're helping other people, maybe in the future, maybe even someone in your own family. So it's a win-win situation. It's a great thing to be a part of, and I will do it as long as I live. After it hits at home, you become very involved, wanting to know what else can be done, because once you're diagnosed, you're never sure if you're going to survive or not. So you're hoping for new things to be developed that will continue your life. Research is the most important thing that they can possibly do. And each and every year they come up with new things which I have found out about, read about, or even seen. The gifts that I have given to the American Heart Association and earmarked for research has saved my husband's life for 2.5 years. I've seen all the other things that have been developed, and there's so many people out there that need help with heart problems, and there is no cure for them, and possibly with the donations that I have given and the research that is being done will prolong people's lives, and I couldn't ask for more.